And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every conceivable opportunity so you can current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Pronouns! Gender ambiguity! Current day Californian, because that's all we know, because we're boring!
Fucking pronouns!
Jesus Christ.
What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka RS Mario. You know, check out the main channel because the main channel is popping, aka the Loot Box Hero, aka YouTube's greatest fat man here, bringing you another video. Okay, so interesting times, man. Yeah, man. I think you saw that previous video I just showed. And we're going to talk about that today. So, of course, before we get into all of that, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, if you want to support the little channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. Like the video, tweet, share the video, tweet, and I will shout you out at the end of the video. Not at this part of the video. So, you know, if you do that, I'll shout you out. Let's get on into this. So, Heel versus Babyface, aka one of the, I believe he's one of the bigger channels in the culture war bro space. I know he's part of a, he's part of like a what do you call it? Like a podcast called like Friday Night Tights, where they talk about, you know, superhero stuff. They basically talk about culture war stuff and genre entertainment stuff. And so, of course, he played Starfield, and he saw the pronoun slider and the create a character thingy, and he kind of reacted like this.
I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda. There is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG. Lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day. Fuck off. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. You are a one-hived mind twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
Yeah. All right, and I have some things to say about this, as well as many other people across the internet. I'm kind of torn on this, to be honest. On one end, I think the way he did this was wrong. Like, ranting about stuff like this, like, doesn't really work. Like, it does draw a lot of attention, and a lot of like-minded people will agree with you, and you might even bump up your subscribers, which could be what he was looking for. But also, it brings in a lot of detractors, and it makes it way easier for people to just dismiss your points, you know what I'm saying, and dismiss you as a freak or a crazy person or some kind of psychotic bigot, you know, because he's screaming about pronouns. You know what I'm saying? So then your point is lost on all those people, as well as the average person, you know, like somebody who's not like brain rotted or who doesn't have their heels dug in one or the other political team. They'll see this and be like, wow, that guy is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's the best idea to go on a rant like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, ranting kind of works for other stuff. Like if you look at like an Angry Joe video, like ranting and screaming and cursing about video games is pretty much his entire career. But again, it's kind of different than this because it's about a video game, but it's also kind of socio-political as well. So I don't think it works too well along those lines. But I 100% agree with what he's saying, though. All right, I 110% agree with what he's saying as far as escapism, because escapism in itself is kind of under attack. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the whole point of escapism is being able to kind of shut your brain down, not shut it down completely, but at least come down from the world anyway, and just kind of relax and get lost in something for a couple of hours. And that couple of hours could actually help you when you have to eventually go back out into the world anyway. You know what I'm saying? In a time before microaggressions and safe spaces and whatnot, you didn't have any of that stuff. So you needed a break from reality, you know what I'm saying, so that you can continue to tolerate reality. And that's what escapism was. Escapism isn't really like that anymore because they keep violently shoving reality into the escapism. You know what I'm saying? And it's doubly so as a black man. Black escapism does not really exist a lot. Even though there's a lot of black characters, for some reason, every black character needs to have a black story. All right, which means your story really has to be connected to being black or to blackness. And a lot of Hollywood studios like to think of blackness as the struggle. It's got to be about the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of slave movies. We got a lot of slave revenge movies. We got a lot of civil rights movies. We got a lot of movies where like, oh, you know, like one of the main antagonists is a racist bigot man or whatever. And that seems to be like a big part of black entertainment, even though there's way more stories you could tell with black people. Perfect example, Secret Invasion. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me and my mama, we had to ride in the colored car. And we couldn't ride in the regular cars in the train. And you know what I'm saying? We had to smuggle in fried chicken and collard greens because we couldn't go to the commissary car. We had to smuggle in. Secret Invasion is a super spy, superhero, super drama, right? You know what I'm saying? Where you have Nick Fury, who never has had a black storyline. His storyline has not been about him being black. It's always about him being the super cool spy man that was the man with the plan and happened to be played by Samuel L. Jackson. The story was never about him being black, unlike somebody like Sam or T'Challa or anybody who, you know, it's understandable why their stories are about them being black because that's kind of at the core of their characters. It wasn't like that for Nick Fury. So Nick Fury having a pretty big black storyline in his show was kind of off-putting. You know what I'm saying? I want to come here and watch this drama about, you know, superheroes and spies and aliens stealing people and replacing them. I want to watch something like that. And instead, I have a scene where Nick Fury, right after Russia just got bombed, is talking about how him and his mama, you know what I'm saying, couldn't ride. They had to ride in the colored car on the train, and they had to smuggle in chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want a regular story with, like, just black people just doing regular stuff. Like, not every story with a black person has to be about being black. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, you know, the story has to be the antithesis of blackness. No, but not every black story has to be about racism. Not every black person has a racism story. You know what I'm saying? And this is a big part of what I feel when it comes to escapism. Just imagine this. Imagine you're black, right? And you want to escape for a little bit. What would be the true definition of black escapism? Black high fantasy. All right, even though Rings of Power took a piss on the lore, it still could be escapism. So what are the black people doing in this medieval high fantasy epic? Oh, that's right. The black guy is trying to escape forced bondage and labor by subterranean white orcs. Yeah, man. Black escapism in the 2020s. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Oh boy. So yeah, I agree with heel versus babyface, but not everybody does. Of course, you have the dog pile has started, which is one of the reasons why the rant style doesn't really work well for this. You have the act man, you know, king of the mid takes, you know, vanilla lord himself. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man, this gorilla shaped man on the verge of crying because Starfield lets you pick pronouns at the start of the game and then it's never brought up again. Somebody please shoot this guy with a bear tranquilizer. You know, he's going to attack someone. You know, now of course, if you get hit with a bear tranquilizer as a human, you're probably gonna die from that much drugs. So he really just asked somebody to murder a guy because he didn't like what he was saying on the internet. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, if the pronouns are not brought up anywhere else in the story, then why put them there in the first place? Like, the main reason for the pronouns are so that, you know, the characters don't misgender your character. They don't mess up your pronouns, because in some places, messing up your pronouns or getting somebody's pronouns wrong is a terrible offense. You know what I'm saying? So of course in the game they don't want that to happen in the game. We don't want to misgender people in the game, so they put in the thing that allows you to pick your pronouns. So then Review Tech USA pops up. Now I like Review Tech USA. I have nothing against Rich from Review Tech USA, but of course he pops up with a fabulous take. I am jealous, to be honest. I want to live in heel versus babyface's world where life is so easy that pronouns in a character creation screen cause me to rage like this. I mean, it's not just the well, I don't know about him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he is just raging about the pronouns, but really it's not just about the pronouns, it's about the loss of escapism in general. Now, personally, I don't really care about the pronoun slider, but, you know, again, if that pulls him out of the immersion, why can't he get angry about it? Not to mention, assuming that somebody's life is easy because they get angry about something in a video game is pretty crazy. Then Black Girl Gamers pipes up, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, these types of gaming consumers that the industry has placated for decades. So he can travel through space and understand the concept of aliens, but he can't understand the concept of pronouns. I think he understands the concept of pronouns. I think he just doesn't like them. I think that's what it is. I think he just doesn't like the fact that pronouns are in his video game. You know what I'm saying? And if you pick a male body type, you're a guy. If you pick a female body type, you're a girl. You know what I'm saying? That's really, I think that's where he's coming from. with this. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't like the fact of pronouns. Now, again, I will say this. I don't hate pronouns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will judge you if you have pronouns in your bio because it's funny and I want to do that. But I don't hate pronouns, though. You know what I'm saying? If you have specific pronouns that you like people to use for you, I mean, I'll do that out of respect. You know what I'm saying? Then we have, of course, the God King himself ruling from his iron throne in his iron office chair in his $3 million mansion, Hassan. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh my gosh, this weird British guy losing his mind over selecting pronouns in Starfield is the perfect demonstration of why we must bring back lobotomies. Wow, he needs to be lobotomized because he doesn't think like you. I think that's amazingly tolerant of you. You know, it's God King Hassan. You know what I'm saying? Hassan also included a reaction to this as well. I did find a reaction to Hassan live reacting to Heel versus Babyface's video. We can check that out real quick.
I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda. There is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair.
This is so fucking stupid.
You know, Hassan has some pretty good points. You know what I'm saying? The God King has some pretty good points. I'll give it to him. But yeah, so to be honest, I don't think this was the right presentation. I don't think it's the right way to do it. But I agree with the sentiment. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. I will be doing more videos on the channel. I want to talk about that big I want to talk about all of the stuff that was going on with Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about I kind of wanted to do a video on CM Punk getting fired. I haven't done a wrestling video in a long time. So yeah, more stuff to come. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, have yourself a good one.
Listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier.
Yes.
So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
You're a dude.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance.
Uh-huh.
The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place.
Yeah.
I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them give back our past.